Hi, this is Kimberly Ivy, and this is my audience for my speech tonight. I'm going to let them have a seat. Hi, I'm Kimberly Ivy. I'm a registered nurse, and I want to talk to you tonight about organ donor registration versus a living will. Have you ever thought about what would happen to your body after you die if you signed the back of your driver's license? Do you know what exactly happens to your body during that organ harvesting process? Well, a living will is a legal document that gives you bargaining power over what happens to your body in the event that you are pronounced brain dead and you would like to donate your organs. With advancement in organ harvesting techniques, there's a huge push in the medical facilities that do transplants to have those physicians pronounce people brain dead in order to have more healthy organs to transplant to people who are on the waiting lists. I'd like to begin by explaining a few things tonight. Exactly what does happen to your body in the event that you are pronounced brain dead and you sign the back of your driver's license. And a passage from Understanding Your Living Will, What You Need to Know Before a Medical Emergency by Ferdinando Mararchi. We find that internal organs such as heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, spleen, among others, are some of the internal organs that can be harvested. According to John David Dukas and William Reichel in Planning for Uncertainty, Living Wills and Other Advanced Directives, you nor your family members can determine what happens to your body in the event that you are pronounced brain dead and you've signed the back of your driver's license, because when you're pronounced brain dead, you're taken to the OR and it's up to that physician to decide what organs are healthy enough or viable enough to use in transplant to other people. Your internal organs, such as the heart, liver, lungs, kidneys, are not the only organs and tissues that are available to be transplanted. Now medical technology can transplant skin, bone, muscles, eyes, extremities such as hands and feet, arms and legs. And so if you sign the back of your driver's license and you are pronounced brain dead and they take you for donation to harvest your tissues and organs, all of those things can be taken, or one or a few, depending on what's healthy and viable in your body. And the decision to take those is made up by that physician that's doing the surgery. Personally, I never thought about my body being laid to rest without my eyes or without my hands. I would like to keep those things. Now let us see how you might have more power over what happens to your body when you are pronounced brain dead if you choose to be an organ donor. There's a tool that you have that can give you more power over what happens, over what's donated, and how they go about that process. According to the U.S. Living Will Registry, negotiation can occur in a living will to protect your wishes, such as what organs and tissues you want to donate and who you donate to. What if you had a family member or a really close friend who was on a liver transplant list? You happen to be a match for them. You could state in your living will that should you be pronounced brain dead before that friend or family member ever needed a transplant or had not gotten theirs yet, your body could be tested for a match. And if you matched, they could get your liver before anyone else on a different transplant list could get that. That's bargaining power. In the book, The Undead, Organ Harvesting, the Ice Water Test, Beating Heart Cadavers, you can have options such as a second physician to come in and pronounce you brain dead. Right now, all that's required is that they do an ice water test in the ear. They squirt ice water in the ear. They look for pupillary responses and reflexes to occur. And if you have none, you've checked off one component that says you're brain dead. If they do an electroencephalogram or EEG and you have no brain waves, that's the second component that declares you brain dead. Well, what if I would like to have a second physician to come in and say, assess something else to determine for sure that I am brain dead, like brain waves or blood flow studies to the cortex of my brain. donated as a transplant tissue. And for me personally, I want to have power over the fact that those things not be donated. So a living will is the way that I'm going to go about discerning which of my organs are harvested in the event that I do become brain dead. In closing, I want to review. 1, signing the back of your driver's license as an organ donor or registering at the organ donor registry just establishes the fact that you want to donate your organs and tissues that are viable to someone else in the event that you become brain dead. You have really no power over exactly which organs are taken or who they go to, or if you are tested twice to see if you're brain dead. Second, a living will is that tool that you can have as a bargaining power that says, I want a second doctor to pronounce me brain dead. I also would like to have my friend over here who's on a transplant list to be tested to see if I'm a match. And if I am, I would like to give to that friend first. A living will also takes much feared stress off of family members and loved ones that you're leaving behind because you've already made those decisions for them. That's discussed by Katrina Bradstedt and Rena Down in the Organ Donor Experience, Good Samaritan, and the Meaning of Altruism. Let your life's final gift save many, many lives. I encourage you to donate your organs if you so choose. I also encourage you to have this tool of a living will to support your specific wishes for your body in that time. Save lives if you can, but let this living will be a guide for those who you leave behind. Thank you.